Every year, lakhs of aspirants write prelims, but only around 15 to 25,000 actually make it to mains. And among them, only a few hundred finally get their name in the list. The biggest difference, not knowledge, but answer writing. Today I will show you why most aspirants lose marks in mains and how to write answers that actually fetch you more marks. Welcome back aspirants. Let's start our session. The first and biggest mistake, writing what you know, not what the question demands. UPSC is not testing your memory. It's testing your ability to respond exactly to the question. The second mistake, leaving questions blank. If you skip one question thinking you will spend that time improving another answer, that's the dumbest strategy. For a 10 marks question, even a perfect answer will get you 5 to 7 marks. But if you write a relevant attempt for an unknown question, you can still get 1 to 2 marks. Those extra marks can change your rank. In mains, attempt rate is survival. Your mindset should be like every question is a contract. You promise to give what's asked, not everything you know. Read, identify directive words like discuss, critically analyze, evaluate, and tailor your structure accordingly. Keep answers crisp, structured, and within the word limit. Remember, for a 10 marker, 150 words, for a 15 marker, 250 words. Writing more will irritate the examiner, reduce readability, and in some cases, invite penalties. Don't forget, even in mains, we have penalty marking, so please be careful while writing answers. For essay writing, we need write in a different way, like around 1000 to 1200 words for a question. We need to write only 2 answers in such words, but it has separate way of answering, not like general studies papers. Now let's see 10 marks question format and time management. For 10 marks question, we have 7 minutes. For the first 30 seconds, understanding the question, read carefully, underline keywords and directive words. And the next 30 seconds, structuring the answer in your mind. Pick 5 to 6 body points plus decide if diagram is possible. And the next minute, you have to choose the best intro in 20 to 30 words. You have to write the intro in that 1 minute. Always keep short and understanding. No need to write paragraphs of introduction. Just give definition or context plus one fact or example. For every question, 10 marks or 15 marks or 20 marks questions, here 20 marks questions only in optional subjects, not in general studies papers. And the next 4 minutes, body. Here you have to write 100 to 110 words. You have to use subheadings, bullet points, examples, diagram if relevant. And the last minute, best conclusion within 15 to 20 words. Forward looking or balanced ending. For example, previous year question GS2 2022. The question is, the concept of cooperative federalism has been increasingly emphasized in recent years. Discuss. Here for this question, introduction should be definition of cooperative federalism and the body constitutional provisions like distribution of powers, financial provisions, emergency provisions, separation of powers, and examples like GST Council, Niti Aayog. If you can draw a diagram, India map with center state links. Conclusion, link to Team India vision. For this 10 marker, you will at least get 5 to 7 marks. Now see 15 marks question format and time management. For 15 marks question we have 11 minutes. As usually for the first 30 seconds understanding the question, read, underline keywords, find all parts of question. And the next 30 seconds structuring the answer in your mind, pick 7 to 8 body points plus decide if diagram or map or table is useful. And the next minute you have to write the best intro in 30 to 40 words, definition or context plus fact or article. And next body, the 8 minutes you have to give for the body within 170 to 180 words, subheadings, examples, case studies, diagram or map. In the last minute you have to give the best conclusion in 30 to 35 words, forward looking, solution oriented ending. For example, previous year question GS3 2021. The question is, investment in infrastructure is essential for rapid and inclusive economic growth in India. Discuss. Introduction. Link infrastructure to GDP growth. And later the body should be economic, social and employment impacts, budget of current year measures, schemes. If you can draw a diagram, infrastructure wheel, roads, rail, ports, digital. The conclusion, India's $5 trillion vision. That's it. You will get best marks for 15 marks question. So that's it. How you manage both the content in limited words and also in limited time. Tip for the serious aspirants only. Most toppers follow a simple technique for introduction and conclusion, which is they made introduction and conclusion for most of the static topics and also for few current affairs topics, which helps them to write directly without even wasting time during exams. So please make introductions and conclusions ready-made during your mains preparation, which is before your prelims preparation. Never leave a question blank. Even if you have zero content, write something relevant, a definition, a related example, a basic diagram. One marked gain here is often one rank gained later. But please keep in mind that don't write anything wrong, always write something relevant to the question, because penalty is always stops you for better results. Remember, the examiner checks 40 to 50 copies daily. If your answer is well structured with headings and diagrams, it stands out and you get marks faster. This creates empathy with examiner and makes aspirants understand why structure matters. Answer writing is not something you start after prelims. It takes more practice than collecting content. If you postpone it till after prelims, you will be racing against time and risking your selection. So start now before prelims and make answer writing as much a habit as reading the Hindu. The time management and answer format is worked for most toppers. It doesn't mean you have to follow compulsory, but it is like a guidance, so you can change it accordingly to your preparation. I hope you understand my intention to provide some guidance for answering the questions in mains. You can ask me anything regarding education. The comment section is yours. Let's meet